The first meeting has been held in the United States in 1999. This case study involves attempts to set up a bilateral scientific research arrangement involving Chinese scientists and Australian government representatives. With the initial contact in 1999, Australians felt no need to take into account cross-cultural considerations. They found the Chinese quite westernized in their approach to discussions. The Australians regarded the rapport that developed between the two parties as being between scientific colleagues rather than government representatives. At the conclusion of the conference, it appeared to the Australians that both parties would investigate the formalizing of an agreement on the exchange of scientific information and then share the discoveries of further research. The second meeting has been held in 2001. The parties still seemed enthusiastic about cooperating. Following that year's meeting, the Australians wrote several times to the Chinese in a bid to move things forward but received only formal replies. The Australians were trying to start a business between parties and they attended the conferences for the purpose of work-related self-development. However, it seems that all logistical and practical issues still remain unresolved. Both sides had exchanged views and agreed to cooperate by mutually making resources available in an effort to bring their hopes for joint research to fruition. During the meeting, as the agenda was not sequential and unclear, the Chinese start losing their interest with the deal. The Australians remained eager to obtain a formal agreement. The Australians were trying to close the deal by offering the contract. Although both parties have a common intention, Chinese suggest postponing to make the final decision. Therefore, no formal agreement still had been reached. After 2 years, the last meeting has been held in 2003, run by Max Ran and Kevin Porter. Due to lack of preparation, it creates the difficulties for Chinese. As Chinese start to digress to discuss sightseeing, this triggers Ran to become angry and increasingly directive in his action and words in a negative way. Porter noticed that the Chinese were taken back by the crude display. The next morning, Porter apologized to the Chinese for Ran's outbursts. After Chinese accepted the apology, Porter confirmed that a second afternoon meeting would be held. During the second afternoon's meeting, the discussion was interrupted after 40 minutes by the Chinese, who left for another appointment. So, no formal agreement has been made at the end.